Next question. I've watched the webinar with Jeremy from Press Advantage where he talked about having fewer having fewer high paying clients over handling many clients with lower fees. While I'm not based in the US, I'm interested in getting US clients as the market offers higher earning potential. Would there be any difference in niche selection for someone not based in the States but looking to get US based clients? No. No, it's all the same. Also, would you recommend reselling white label services? And if so, what would be the best approach to find to secure these clients? To find and secure these clients. The same approach that I teach in the Mastermind now. That is precisely what the DHA program is for, Huzaifa. That is exactly what I developed the DHA program for, the Directory Hybrid Agency program for, is for how to select an industry, build an entire agency around that industry, build a directory in that industry that you use as a contact mechanism, right? A conversation starter for the business owners in your chosen industry. Then you build local lead generation assets in the low competition, organic only lead generation assets in the low competition areas that you identified in that industry. And then you market to those low competition areas using the directory as the kind of um, the leading point of contact. Like that's how you start or initiate conversation, is using the directory. And then you can point to lead generation assets that are already performing well in those areas to help sell your services to those contacts, the business owners in that area, right? It's the exact same process that I've been teaching now for well over a year. It's been in development for 4 years. I started developing it for my own agency 4 years ago, and 2 years ago I started developing it to teach as a program. And for the entire year of 2024, I've been teaching the DHA program, phase one, really. Next year in January, we're going to start phase two, which is the sales and fulfillment side of it. But phase one is setting up all of that infrastructure to do exactly what I just described, which is pick a niche, build a directory, well, create a brand for that, build a directory, then set up a cold emailing system, start building local lead generation assets in low competition areas, SOPs for how to identify them. And then once you start having some results in some areas that you have organic lead gen assets only in, you use those as sales tools when you do your outreach, using the directory as the outreach process and the cold email system as the mechanism to initiate conversations. And then once you get on calls, you start pitching your services and you have assets to point to that you already have results for, if that's clear. So that is precisely what the DHA program is for, his iPhone. That's the best approach to secure those clients, in my opinion. I've been doing local SEO for 15 years. I've had my own agency now for 12 years, and out of all the approaches I've ever used to try to land clients in my local SEO agency, by far this is the most effective, the one that I just described. Okay. Are there any non-US members in the Mastermind community who have successfully done this? Yes, there are Mastermind members that are using the directory process, hybrid agency process right now. There's several of them in the UK. There's probably some in Canada for sure. So some other countries as well, English-speaking countries mainly, but that doesn't make any difference. As long as you know how to contact people in English, you can target the US market. Okay.